Salam Alaikum and welcome to Zeer News 24. I'm Pashtuna Auriakila. It's Wednesday, July 16th, 2025, and here are today's top stories, starting with a major development from Afghanistan. Taliban courts legitimacy at Russia's Economic Forum. Officials attend SPIEF 2025 in St. Petersburg as Moscow eases restrictions. UK's secret resettlement plan exposed. Thousands of Afghan allies reportedly relocated under super injunction scheme. Climate crisis grips Europe, over 2,300 dead. Early extreme heat waves spark wildfires and mass casualties across the continent. Taliban representatives appear at Russia's top economic forum. Taliban officials were seen attending the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, SPIEF 2025, on Wednesday, one of the most prestigious business summits hosted in Russia. Footage from the event showed members of the Afghan delegation visiting the Great Wall Motors booth, where they examined vehicles on display at the Expo Forum Congress Center. This appearance comes just months after Russia's Supreme Court suspended the Taliban's designation as a terrorist organization, marking a shift in Moscow's approach. While the Taliban still lack widespread diplomatic recognition, Russia had already accredited a Taliban diplomat as early as 2022. The Taliban took control of Afghanistan in August 2021, following the U.S. withdrawal, and their participation in SPIEF 2025 signals their effort to end political isolation and expand economic ties. SPIEF 2025 runs from June 18 to 21 and includes over 20,000 participants from 140 countries. Since 2005, the forum has been held under the patronage of Russian President Vladimir Putin. UK's secret resettlement plan for Afghan allies revealed. The UK drafted a covert resettlement plan to protect former Afghan allies after a 2022 data leak exposed the identities of 33,000 Afghans who worked with British forces. UK Defence Minister John Healey confirmed the plan existed and said it was hidden under a super injunction, a rare legal order that prevents both publication and acknowledgement of the injunction itself. The number of Afghans relocated, the timeline, and the full scope of the operation remain unclear, though the British government says the move aimed to ensure their safety, especially as many had been at serious risk following the Taliban's return to power. Trump allegedly asked Zelensky about striking Moscow. A report by the Financial Times claimed President Donald Trump privately asked Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky whether Ukraine could target Moscow if Washington supplied long-range ATACMS missiles. The conversation allegedly occurred on July 4, just a day after Trump reportedly spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The White House has declined to comment, and the details of the conversation remain unverified. But if confirmed, the report suggests a highly provocative stance that could further escalate the already volatile Russia-Ukraine war. Trump, no contact with Putin since July 14. Amid growing scrutiny, Trump told reporters at Joint Base Andrews that he has had no contact with Putin since July 14. The same day he announced that the U.S. would provide additional weapons to Ukraine, but only if European allies covered the costs. He stated that NATO would coordinate the delivery of 17 Patriot defense systems and other military hardware. Prior to this, Trump and Putin had several calls, including one on June 4th, where they reportedly discussed the war in Ukraine, the Istanbul peace process, and the ongoing military situation in Kyiv. Lavrov downplays Trump's BRICS threats. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Trump's recent threats toward BRICS would not deter Moscow or its partners. Speaking at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in China, Lavrov said, "Sanctions and pressure will not derail BRICS. Russia remains committed to economic cooperation, global balance, and a multipolar world." The comments reflect a growing divide between the West and emerging economies, especially as Russia, China, and other BRICS members strengthen strategic ties. SCO countries back stable, terror-free Afghanistan. At the same SCO summit, Lavrov added that all member states reaffirmed their support for a sovereign, neutral, and terrorism-free Afghanistan. While formal diplomatic recognition of the Taliban remains off the table, countries are increasingly engaging with the de facto Afghan government to promote regional stability. Pakistan pushes for SC Afghanistan contact group revival. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar called for reactivating the SCO's Afghanistan contact group. He stressed that the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, is crucial for regional development and peace, and urged that counterterrorism efforts remain free of political bias. Europe endures record heat waves, 2,300 deaths reported. Europe is experiencing record-breaking heat waves, with temperatures soaring above 46 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees in several countries. A new report by Imperial College London confirms that between June 23rd and July 2, over 2,300 heat-related deaths occurred in 12 cities, including 1,500 deaths directly linked to human-caused climate change. Countries like France, Spain, Italy, and Greece have been hit hardest. Wildfires, school closures, and outdoor work bans have become the new normal. Researchers warn that older populations are especially at risk, and Europe is now warming faster than any other continent on Earth. Shpagiza Cricket League to kick off in Kabul this month. In sports, Afghanistan's cricket board has confirmed that the 10th edition of the Shpagiza Cricket League will begin this month in Kabul. New media contracts have been signed with private companies to improve coverage and visibility. The tournament plays a key role in rebuilding domestic sports infrastructure and nurturing local cricket talent. And that's it for today's bulletin. Thank you for watching Zeer News 24. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Just search for @Zeer News 24. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.